I don't know if it's gonna be anything crazy today, but it's a nice day to get in the gym. Get something going. Probably be like some kind of arms and shoulders, upper body pump kind of thing. Give ourselves just a little bit of a day to recover, and then maybe hit some legs. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm fired up today. Love to see that. Oh, if you say it's morning, it is. I don't want to get beat up. I don't beat nobody up, man. Maybe only in the WoW BGs. I don't beat nobody up. Hitting a double PR in the bench. Nice. What'd you get to? Oh, no, it's like afternoon. It's like 2 p.m. Usually work out in the morning, but on the weekends, sometimes. I usually hang out with my little baby boy all day, but then sometimes my wife will take over on nap time so I can get in the gym. And tug, thanks to the Prime, thanks to the 76 months, man. She's taking over nap time so I can get a little workout in, which I appreciate. We've been training pretty hard, so I can definitely feel the week's worth of workouts, but not too shabby at all right now. 325, then 330. Yeah, the triple PR wasn't there. That's okay. We take the 2 PRs. That's pretty juicy, man. That's some big benching. That's some big benching, if you ask me, man. Way to work. Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, that rebound is real, dude. I'm telling you. I'm glad that you're in the surplus getting it in. It's the real deal. It's the real deal. Oh, grooving. That's what I like to hear, man. Kicking butt in the games and gains. Oh, it's nice. But yeah, that if you do a rep at 325 and 330 and both those are a PR, that extra 5 pounds, that's heavy. Especially if you're kind of fatigued at that point. Way to work, man. Way to work. Hit deadlift PRs, bench PRs, squat PR next. Seems like it might be. Squat PR next. Oh, baby. Yeah, pulse is the real deal too, huh? It helps. It helps. Oh. Oh. I just gotta get warmed up. All right. Squat PR next. What's your squat looking like? So 435 on the dead, 330 on the bench. Where's that squat at? Pretty juicy numbers. You can ask me. Pumper day today. I like those. Yeah, we were getting some kind of heavy hex bar going. 385. Sheesh. Holy moly. Holy moly. I don't think pulse hits you in the liver. I don't think that's how that works. That's other stuff that hits you in the liver. That ain't the pulse. That's funny. Oh man. Oh. See a little bit of maybe incline in today, because I don't usually do a ton of incline for my actual chest days, but it's still kind of a nice thing to get going. Thinking we can do maybe some pull-ups and inclines today would be kind of fun. It's gonna be a nice little combo. Yep, on my YouTube channel, Max. Make sure you subscribe over there on YouTube. I actually just posted a classic guide, if that's what you're asking. Yeah. Yeah, but pulse shouldn't hit you in the liver is what I'm saying, but maybe you're right, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right, bro. I mean, how much pulse are we talking? Really didn't. Going in. Yeah. How much you eating these days? That's funny. Oh boy. You got it, Max. Yo, I'm glad you're hitting it, Coy. That's good, man. That is what's up. That's what he's warming up. 4 to 5 scoops. Wait, what the? Hold on. Wait a second now. God damn, he post up. Yeah, maybe you'll be feeling that in the liver. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Fired up. That's funny. Well, hey, man. Double PR. Can't really argue with that. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Oh. That's the stern help right there. I like these shorts, huh? You get you some exclamation mark merch. Get you some. Oh. Some of them bad boys. They're nice. Oh. They might not be as tight on everybody, but they do kind of hug the quad a little bit. It's nice. Show off the gains a little bit. Stay out of the way. Getting that work in. Whew. Yeah, some of the Games and Gains brand, exclamation mark merch. Check them out. Show them some love. They are my favorite shorts, not gonna lie. They're my fave. I like the fit. Okay. We did a little bit of shoulders yesterday, but we'll do a little more today. Get the feeling right. Been eating, so hopefully we can get some gains going too. We gotta quit how much you've been eating, man. All these PRs, bro. Sound like you're doing it right, man. sounds good. Ugh.
Make sure you send that one to me.
We need to get that short fired up. Is that prediction? Yeah, I think so, yeah. I think so.
I mean, you got time to level in pre-patch.
Shouldn't take too long, right? If you really wanted to. Woo! That's pretty trim. 26, 2000, pretty, trying to keep it pretty tight. That's pretty good cows. I mean, you seem to be gaining weight okay, so it's working, right? Strength's going up. Definitely been getting the body weight up.
Pretty sharp though. Definitely.
Man, oh man. Your body weight has gone up more on the 26, 28, or like you were higher and then you've gone down a little bit? Oh, thanks, Chris. What do you prefer, Haven? I just think I recover well enough to do some approximation of push-pull legs, but today is like, I'm doing an extra workout because I can still feel my legs and my knees a little bit just from yesterday's like hex bar stuff, so throwing in an extra little pumper day, you know? So you really can split your training however you enjoy, I would say. Like whatever kind of makes sense for you. What feels right, what you enjoy. So I mean, I think it's fine either way. My training just kind of ends up being like what I like to do, what I feel like fits my recovery. Probably okay either way. Crank it up a little bit too. You don't do H-pop? It's pretty good in math, right? But whatever. Whatever you enjoy. Gotcha, Gwendolyn. Yeah. It's not optimal to build muscle. Well, no, I feel like training regularly and having good recovery is optimal, so. And if you're not burning yourself out, that's better, right? Because if you do a training program that burns you out and you don't feel good or you stop training, that's definitely not good. I think you're fine. That's what I mean. I think picking whatever you like is actually fine. As long as you're still making progress. Or, towards whatever your goals are. Even if your goals are just getting in the gym and getting some exercise every day. So I think consistency is a bigger deal, right? Yeah, when it gets heavy, like, you still want it to be in control, but yeah, I mean, try to move as much weight as possible. You might not want to do a whole lot of time and attention on the way down. But you also don't want to just like drop the weight on yourself and crush yourself. But yeah, man, sometimes you don't want to let that weight sit on you too long, you know? Something new. Is that what you mean? Or actually hold the negative? Because I've been doing both. I've been holding the negative on the squat. But I think sometimes I drop into the bench kind of quick. But for the training reps, I think the control is good, but yeah. Thanks, who knew? Look at this dude. What's up, Minnie? How go the gains, bro? How go the gains? Woo. Look at this dude. Working out. Yeah, because you can keep it under control without necessarily going super slow, you know. No, probably. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, you'll be able to keep it together. Goals change, you know. I understand that. Good to see the chat though. Goals change. Sometimes you gotta be chasing around them littles. That's how it goes. We've been kind of getting in rhythm though, it's been good. We're getting in rhythm, I've been getting some food in. The last power meet kind of started a nice little surplus phase for me, and we kept that going. Good. Trying to stay healthy, not go too crazy. Like the bodybuilding split, excellent, yeah. That'd be fun. Sometimes mixing stuff up helps keep it fresh. Oh, feel that. Yeah. Yeah, it helps to learn, like practice bracing and lowering the weight like with your back and stuff. But like sometimes with benching, one of the things that's been helping me is almost feel like I'm benching with my rib cage. Not like bouncing the bar off it, but I'm flexing like right here is what it feels like. It's kind of a weird thing to describe, but I feel like it probably has something to do with my lats and triceps firing together or something. Yeah. Gotcha, Minnie. Yeah. I was gonna ask because I remember you were kind of leaning out last time. I'm getting a nice little surplus phase in. Been feeling good. I like what's going on. I'm not getting too chubby, but definitely feeling full. It's good. Penelope, good to see you. Not getting too chubby, but feeling full. Weighing around 220 at the moment, which is not a bad weight for me. It's on the higher end, but not bad. I haven't been having to push food in really hard or anything like that. It's been very comfortable eating. But I'm usually pretty comfortable up to around like 5,000. I really shouldn't need to push past 5,000 anyway. Yeah, that'd be so sick, Minnie. That'd be so sick.
What is the record and what are you at?
How far off? Ugh. That'd be sick. Ugh. That's the thing, Quinlan. I could be wrong.
I could be wrong, but
I feel like if you're trying, so Minnie would probably be more knowledgeable about this. If you're trying to lift as much as you can on bench, I think so much of it is coiling up the back. Coiling up your back and triceps and pushing off of that, rather than it just being like a bodybuilding chest press. You know what I mean? But the better you can load that back, I think the stronger you're going to be off the press. And you're probably not putting your chest at risk either. That's insane, Minnie. Got this, bro. Got this. Oh. How's it going? Made a banger. In the process of leaning out right now, awesome. And gaining muscle, okay. High protein, hard training, lots of walking, great. Brand new to training, something works out. Yeah, so I was gonna say, if you're super new to training, you probably can lose fat and build muscle at the same time. Usually that's hard to do. But if you're super new, you probably can do it. Walking is great. Are you tracking your calories? That's like the number one most important thing for changing your body composition, is tracking your calories. And for your goals as like a new lifter, if you're on the heavier side and you have more fat to lose, being in a small deficit would probably be good. If you're kind of leaner, but you just want to build a better physique, you might even want to be in a small surplus. Might even want to be in a small surplus. Yeah, because it's just if you're like really pumped about PRs, Quaylen, you might want to sort of do a little bit of like research on like the powerlifting style, because bodybuilding is different in the fact that like you kind of want to put the muscle on its own a little bit, whereas with powerlifting you don't really want to be isolating a muscle like that under like super heavy load, right? I feel like my elbows flare,
but I don't think you want to do that. I think that's actually putting you out of position a little bit.
It feels like they flare, but I think they're actually just like here, which is still into my lats, right? They're still in there, but they're not like this. I don't like that. But they're not like this either, though. That's no good for me. And once I learn, yeah, you probably could. Eating maintenance 100%, okay. So you are tracking? Cool. That's like the number one thing. 20% ain't really bad. Yeah. Is the only way to lose weight being a deficit? I mean, yeah. Every diet that succeeds is doing so by putting you in a deficit of calories. So you may as well just track your stuff and then do it in a way that's comfortable for you. But yes, deficit of calories is what causes fat loss. Your body will burn fat for calories. That's why you lose fat. Because your body stores excess calories over time as body fat. And then in order to lose that, you just don't eat quite the amount that your body needs, so it burns body fat for calories, and then you lose body fat. That's just how it works. And you can go about creating a deficit a lot of different ways, you know. And you can accidentally create a deficit in certain ways too. But if your main goal is to lose fat, you should be tracking your calories and actively maintaining a deficit with your diet. Of course, exercise is fantastic too. Helps create a deficit, helps you feel better, helps you build a better body composition with building muscle and stuff. But yeah. It's kind of like if you wanted to get somewhere, you probably should just go ahead and use GPS. Like, there are other ways to arrive at your destination, but it might be tricky, you know? So if you don't really want to lose weight and you're only 20% body fat, I probably wouldn't be in a big deficit. Maintenance is probably fine. I think you're doing the right thing. I think you got the right idea. You're kind of recomping a little bit right now, which is great. That works. That works. Conversation at the same time. More muscle on to make your body weight higher, so your body right. So some people who say they want to weigh the same, just have better body composition, that usually is going to take a long time, and it will likely involve some periods of surplus and deficit. But in the beginning, you probably won't build as much muscle as you will lose fat, just because fat, you know, it's a lot easier to lose fat, but maybe. So give it a try, get started, get in rhythm, and then when you have goals that are different than maintenance, or what you're doing right now is no longer leading you towards where you want to go, change it up. That's good. If I just eat better and start working out, you will lose weight also though, right? Maybe. If that puts you in a deficit, maybe. And how much does it recommend? Trying to over 100 pounds? Well, if you eat in about like 700, 600, 500 calorie deficit every day, you'll lose about 50 pounds in a year. Take you 2 years. Or you could be a little bit more aggressive and you'll probably lose a lot more weight on the front end. The main thing is you don't want to eat too little, and then you want to do it in a way that's comfortable for you. Talk with the trainer on Monday, meal planning tomorrow, okay, cool. Super attainable though, who knew? How much do you weigh if you don't mind me asking? Because if you're like very overweight, the weight will come off pretty quickly. So you can probably lose more than 1 pound a week. It's just that I don't want you to be in a crazy balls to the wall deficit right off the bat when you're just trying to learn how to change your habits. Because that just kind of sucks. But yeah, I mean, if you commit to it, you can do it. There's no question about it. Rebounds are really aim for 300 to 500? Sure, whatever. It's going to be a slower process at 300 calorie deficit. You know, it could take you 2 weeks to lose 1 pound. And if you're really overweight, you probably could be a teeny bit more aggressive than that. But sure, whatever works for you, right? But a 500 calorie deficit could lead you to 1 pound per week, which is fine. That's fine. Yep. Just whatever it is that you're doing, make sure it's in a deficit, make sure you're getting enough fat and protein, and make sure it's sustainable. Yep. Struggling with the eating part, but I work out like 4 times a week. What element of the eating part are you struggling with? 5-day water fast? Please don't do that ever again. Please don't do that again. It's like The hardest part of dieting is to be sustainable. That's why I water fasted for 5 days recently. Those are conflicting messages. Well, track your calories and get it done, Mia. Yep. Drink lots of water. More water will lead you to lose fat. Not really, not directly that way, but drinking more water is probably a good thing. But not really how that works. But sure, drinking water is great. Yeah, you do you, Scotty. It's fine. You do you, bro. That's part of your, consistent, sustainable plan, then sure. Not really what I recommend, but, whatever. You don't gotta do what I recommend. If you're doing something that works for you, sure. It sounds terrible. To not eat anything at all for 5 days. That's terrible. And not something I'd recommend to anybody. All right. Misinformation. Yeah. All good. It's good if you know why. The top secret. All good. Like I said, do your thing. 155 on the bar. Cable chest crossovers. You can, I don't know about a real high one. I don't know about that. I might feel better down here, but if you want to go high into low, you can set it up, right? Oh, I'm sure you can find studies. Yeah, it's just they might not be like legitimate. But once again, you do you, but for people who are like, hey, should I fast? I'm gonna say no. You probably should just eat a normal diet that's in line with your goals daily. You should eat food daily, probably. But if you guys like fasting, makes you feel better, sure. Go for it. Yeah. Go for it. But if somebody's like, hey, I'm new to lifting, what is some advice you have for losing fat? I'm like, not gonna start with the 5-day fast. That's not where we're gonna start. But yeah, not eating any food will likely introduce a deficit, yeah. Like I would imagine a lot of the benefits that you get from fasting would probably be things that you would see just from, eating a healthy diet and maybe being in a deficit. But hey, there's probably people who have done research on that kind of thing. Who knows? Oh. Thank you, Trash Can. Big Flex on 30 months. Welcome back, dude. Thank you, man. Yeah, and eating your meals in a window or spreading them out throughout the day, that's the same amount of calories, same macros, pretty much the same thing. But if you have a preference of eating a bigger meal or a few bigger meals versus spreading your food out to manage your hunger, your energy, whatever, do whichever one you prefer. Yeah. There you go. Working on it. Obviously working on it, bro. Working on it. This little weekend pump sesh. Chilling and chatting. Whoa. A little bit of incline, a little bit of arms, that kind of thing. But it sounds like Scotty's treating the fasting as like some sort of like a, not something like that he would do regularly. Just like a retreat or something, like a spiritual retreat. Just dig in a little bit, have a unique experience that involves, some discipline and that, sure. But it's up to you. It's like somebody's like, they want to go on a camping trip, Scotty just decides he's not going to eat anything for 5 days, like, that's what it is. Gotta do what you gotta do. I would just not recommend it, but whatever. Some people swear by taking hallucinogenic drugs to, expand their mind. Not sure about that either, but. So I built that for myself in mixed scrolling battle text, but I'm sure you can find a weak aura for like just type in like interrupt weak aura, probably find that. But yeah, the bubble and reflect thing, I just made that myself in mixed scrolling battle text, which every add-on is basically just a weak aura, like and so I just did it that way. So I'm sure you can find an interrupt weak aura. But you can definitely play around with mixed scrolling battle text, because I'm pretty sure if you type in like Bajheera mixed scrolling battle text, somewhere on YouTube, it'll have a video of mine telling you how I set up certain stuff. Almost certainly. And it hasn't really changed over the years, so.
That might get you started. Yeah. It probably is an old video, but it's still good. My natty, yes. Obviously. Yeah. 100% lifetime natural. Not natty like, yeah, I used to take drugs, now I'm on TRT, so natty. Like, no, that's not that kind of natty. Like, never done any of that stuff, no. Ox, thanks so much, man. Welcome aboard, dude. Not that there's necessarily anything morally wrong with that, it's just not the same. Got good genes? Well, I don't know about that either. I've been working out for 20 years and I only look like this, so I'm not so sure if that's just genetics. I'll only look like this after 20 years in the gym. John Cena, well, he's probably not taking drugs now, John Cena. That's not the, but once again, that's not the same thing. No longer taking a bunch of steroids doesn't mean it's not really the same thing. Yeah. But no, very great for a healthy body that likes working out. Definitely. But I don't think I'm some kind of genetic freak. I don't think so. Maybe upper mid-level genetics. Definitely, you know, able to tolerate and enjoy training, that's good. Very grateful for that. I like to work out and I like to eat, and that's helpful. For sure. But thank you. Don't let me brush off the compliment. Thank you. Appreciate that. Pretty the kind words. No, ain't nobody natty who was in the WWE during the 90s. No, sir. Even the freaking owner of the thing was on drugs. I mean, like, come on now. They're all juiced up. Yeah. It is what it is, you know? They made a name for themselves. You know? Got out alive, some of them, you know? That's good. But yes, not really the same thing. All right. But yeah, you mean like you take that much drugs, you have to stay on something, because your body doesn't make hormones anymore. Like you can't do that because you gotta do something. And I don't want anything to do with that. I'm good. Let my body keep doing its thing. Stay healthy. Try to. They do. Don't want nothing to do with them, no cap. Yeah. Don't want nothing to do with them.
All right. Keep it going. Oh, some little wristies. Little wristy wraps for the incline. Well, there's some kind of genetic component to my knee workout. There's something there, that's for sure. And there's some kind of gains in there. My sister, she's not focusing on powerlifting as much right now, but she is a monster powerlifter. She's a beast. There's something in there. She gives me hope that there's some sort of genetic possibility for shoulder gains in my my makeup, because she's got some shoulders, man. So I gotta have some kind of shoulder gains in there somewhere, you know. She gives me hope. Still waiting on them shoulder gains, but according to her genetics, they're in there somewhere.
Nice little incline pumps today.
I'm not so sure about that, Sydney. I don't know if that's the case. Messing with your hormones can still cause a wide variety of problems. But I mean, that's cool to hear that one doesn't maybe hurt the liver, I guess. Take your word for it. But yeah, playing with that kind of balance can be sketchy, especially for the long term. All right. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. Woo. It's like maybe, Sydney. It's like, well, taking steroids isn't as bad as drinking a whole lot. It's like, maybe you're right about that. Who knows?
Maybe. Is decline good to do? I mean, probably. Never have done a lot of decline. No. But, probably fine. Right, but you're probably, I could be wrong, but I think the steroids that they prescribe for medical reasons are a little bit different than the anabolic steroids that we're talking about, right? Yeah. Wait, how does that work on Loki? Is that a real word? Oh, are they? Interesting, Fox. Well, I hope they help. Is testosterone shots bad? If you don't need help with your hormones, then yeah. You shouldn't take medicine that you don't need. But if you're worried about your hormone health, you could get it tested regularly and make sure that it continues to be in a healthy range. But yeah, I mean, once you start taking that kind of stuff, you're on it for the rest of your life. So, it's potentially a kind of a big decision, right? I did not bring my element out here. I'm gonna go grab that real quick. Be right back. My electrolytes. These here electrolytes. They're like 400 when the average is like 301K. Yeah, it's a pretty wide range. And 400 might be where you're at, man. How's your diet and your training? Your workouts and your sleep and stuff? Right, just because you have a doctor supervising your steroid use doesn't mean that it's safe. Do you think all the IFBB pros that have died recently from steroid use weren't being seen regularly by a doctor getting blood work and stuff? Of course they were. It doesn't make it safe. Yeah. Yeah, 400 is fine. 400 was what mine was when I finished dieting for my bodybuilding show. So it was a little bit lower than maybe where I usually am, because then it came back up to like 700 something. But I mean, still, that might be fine, right? And also, if like your diet and your exercise and your sleep aren't that good right now, and taking better care of yourself would likely mean a lot of health markers improve, including hormones. How to get it going back up? Just not being in deficit of calories, eating more, training more. Well, not training more, but like, you know, sleeping more. Just taking better, you know, just feeding my body more food. Yep. So if you're taking good care of yourself and that's where your hormones are at, that's probably just where your body's balance is. It's not that more is better and less is worse. It's just that the range is a very wide range because your body is a complex dynamic system of a lot of different hormones, and they're all kind of doing their thing, and that just might be where your evens out. Eat meat to boot your test. False. But sure. Yep. All right. Oh, that's really funny, Unlucky. What's up? Glad to have you here. Glad you found the stream. That is funny. That is funny. But yeah, just taking better care of yourself will probably bump up a lot of health markers, including some hormone health markers. Yeah. Yep. There we go. What do you recommend for tests? Eating certain foods is not going to affect your testosterone in any kind of meaningful way. Probably want to make sure you're eating enough fat. Other than that, you don't want to be like too low on fat. But yeah, it's not really how it works. And that's some like bullshit fitness magazine stuff, right? So I mean, on potassium deficiency could lead to lower tests. I mean, potassium deficiency probably has a lot of negative impacts. Hormonal health may be one of them, though. Yeah. Sleep helps. Yep. Yep. Yep, good sleep, good exercise, good food, you know, like taking care of your body definitely helps. Yeah. Yep, just taking good care of yourself, yep. That's important. Might do some shrugs. Yeah. Might do some shrugs. Oh boy. Oh. I did a lot of them yesterday, but I might do something today anyway, though, just for fun. Looking at alternatives? Yep, Element, bro. Element, my sponsor. 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, 60 milligrams of magnesium. That's the good stuff. Electrolytes. Yep, Element, exclamation mark, LMNT. Yep, nice, dude. You'll love it, man. You'll love it. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Some of that. Yep. Yep. Ugh. Games and gains, Sydney, that's how we do it. Yep. Games and gains. Mix that with some Legion Pulse and you're ready to rock. Big pumps. Big pumps. Man, oh man. What's up, Beans? Man, oh man. Getting that thing moving a little bit. Whew. Good thing it's been raining a little bit here, man. It's humid, but knocked the fire down pretty good. I usually, probably start the diet a good 5 months out at least, I'd say. How do you engage your chest doing chest press? Shoulders back and down. Kind of think about puffing your chest out like a tough guy. – 76, 75, yeah, that's awesome. That's really good. I'm very glad to see that. Thankfully, Arnold has access to really good health care to help with his heart and stuff. Yeah, very good. That's one of the things about, you know, being wealthy is you have a lot of access to, you know, top of the line healthcare, which is, you know, because those guys still have stuff to do, you know.
They still got stuff to do in the world. So, yep. But I doubt that Arnold was on as much drugs as people are on these days. Oh. What's in the drink? That's Legion Pulse, a little bit of BCAAs, and some Element. Legion and Element being our sponsors. The Legion Pulse is my pre-workout of choice, and the Element is some electrolytes. It's a very nice mix for the pre-workout, intra-workout combo. Very good. Check them out. Yeah, unfortunately not everybody's been so lucky, but yeah. Yep. Favorite flavor of Pulse or Element? Overall, I like raspberry the most with Element, but I think that like orange goes really well with certain flavors and whatnot. Like the Arctic Freeze Pulse goes really well with the orange. I haven't been playing a ton of Diablo, I've been playing a lot of WoW. How about you, man? It's on the Diablo grind. Did have a lot of fun with that though, that's for sure. Definitely want to make sure I get a little bit of shoulders in today. Whew. Gotta do it. Yeah. Weighing about 220 right now. Is turbo still good? Yeah. Definitely. It's really good. Yep. About 220 on the way up. I would say this is probably about the best body composition 220 I've been. Legion doesn't make BCAAs. Legion really, they pride themselves on only really making things that are scientifically supported, and there's not really good scientific support for BCAAs. Even though I still personally like them. So I do still use BCAAs, but they don't make them. There's a lot of money to be made in BCAAs, but they're just like, nah, science ain't strong, we're not doing it. On a small point base? Well, I don't know if it's a... I think we'll be bulking for a while, so there's that. What if like I need to focus most on composition? Probably shoulders. Shoulders and arms. Probably. Probably so. Woo! Rather than rich amino acids. Milk or water protein, usually just water. But I mix one scoop of protein in with milk at night with cereal, which is good. Well, a cup of coffee is going to give you caffeine. And then Pulse is going to give you a bunch of other stuff and caffeine. Check out the website, man. You can see what ingredients are in Pulse. You can see what they do. But there's a lot more to the Pulse than just the caffeine. But it does overlap with coffee on the caffeine. That's about it, though. You're going to be missing a lot of the strength and endurance and energy and pump that you would get from pre-workout. Yeah, I don't drink coffee either. Some people love coffee, that's fine. My wife loves coffee, my parents love coffee, so yeah. Legion Whey has natural flavors and stevia, which isn't great. Why is that not great? What's wrong with natural flavors and stevia? I haven't had a chocolate element yet, but I would probably mix it in with like a chocolate protein. I think their protein's fantastic. CLA carnitine stack. I like carnitine. I don't really do a lot of CLA, but I think those are probably supplements that aren't going to do a whole lot, but could throw it in there just for fun. Do I stay away from corn syrup? I don't eat a lot of stuff with corn syrup in it, no. 165 grams of protein is probably fine, a lot, yeah. Yep, probably fine. I don't really like sugary foods generally. I was having some peanut M&Ms for a little while there just to get a little more calories in before the powerlifting, but that started to make me not feel good, so I dropped those out. Yeah. Now I think the Legion Way is fantastic, but all their stuff's great. Nothing wrong with chocolate protein tasting like chocolate. I got no problem with that. A little cocoa in there. Is it a whey isolate? I believe so, yeah. They make Whey Plus, they make casein, they make a plant protein. Once again, !Legion will link you the website. It's a fantastic site. They do such a good job outlining their ingredients, how much they use, why they use it, what each ingredient does, and scientific literature supporting their claims. It's really excellent. You should check it out. They rock. Legion's like a no-nonsense, no sketchy ingredient, just good scientifically supported ingredients and doses. It's fantastic. It's what I want, man. And you can tell the supplements are high quality. The whey mixes and digests great. Everything else feels really good. It's awesome. Pumper sets, pumper reps. Whew. Famous, you haven't really answered my question about what you don't like about that. You know, you're just trolling Quaylen about it. Thanks so much for the super site too, man. Big flex for it. Appreciate it, man. The chocolate element, yeah, mix that with your protein drink, I would say. Is it okay to eat a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch every day? I mean, are you only eating one bowl? How big is the bowl? It really comes down to your calories. What flavor do I recommend for Legion? I think the peanut butter chocolate's like my favorite. I've not met Mike Matthews, no. I like mixing the Dutch chocolate with milk for cereal, though. So that's something that you could try. I think the Dutch chocolate, for me, doesn't really mix as smooth as the peanut butter one, but I think it's because it has real chocolate in there. Yeah. Not a huge fan of the added sugars either, yeah. But one bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch probably isn't going to make you fat. However, if you are, if you're putting yourself in a surplus doing that, then maybe. Yep. Yeah, we were hurt without you, bro. Rapids, we were hurt without you. Ashwagandha's natural test booster, sure, but a natural, legal test booster is very unlikely to do anything. Just keep that in mind. But ashwagandha does have other benefits for like just general health and well-being and whatnot, so that's fine. But yeah, it's something that's legal, natural, has no side effects, probably isn't really going to do much. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, just keep that in mind. Maybe in May, what time? Yeah, we were hurt without your Rapids. We really tried to push it on how low could we go in terms of the boosties. And it's stoned. It's stoned. 9 EST, I'm not online at 9 EST, unfortunately. Thank you for the offer, though. I'm usually back on at like 11:30 EST, I think. Is that right? Yeah, try to get Vanguards in. We replaced you with a Space Rat in his full green H-Pal. He put in work, but we didn't have that solid foundation.
Is it hot? Not today. It's not too warm. I mean, not too hot today. Nice. Placebo, sure. Hey man, sometimes that placebo effect, sometimes we'll take that, you know? Sometimes we'll take that. But yeah, just don't spend a whole lot on it. But there's ashwagandha in the Triumph multivitamin, I believe, so you can just get that. And then you have all the multivitamin elements too, which is good. Yeah. Here we go. Oh! So I would do that. I would get the Legion Triumph. And then if you like the mental effect, I would get their Ascend as well. Ascend is awesome. That's the thing about Legion is that their supplements aren't going to BS you because they actually do research. And if they make something and they say it's going to do something, that's what it does. It's awesome. Man, oh man. Oh, them greens, yeah. If you're gonna get greens from Legion, I'd recommend you get the acai berry ones. They taste better. Greens aren't generally known to be delicious, but those are tastier. Whew. Yeah. Get 195 moving a little bit on the old incline. Woo. And everybody, and I mean everybody, should be taking creatine. Make sure you get some of the Legion Recharge. That's their creatine stuff, and that's the real deal too. Yep. I haven't used their fat burner. I'm not a big fan of fat burners either. But when we were talking about, you know, working together, that's one of the topics that came up, is that I'm not big on fat burners. But, you know, they assured me that the ingredients they put in there are researched to be effective at helping support healthy fat loss. But it says right on the thing, it's like, this pill is not something that you just take and burn fat. It supports you in a deficit, so keep that in mind. So maybe it's the kind of thing that I'll check out once I actually enter a fat loss phase, but it's not something I have experience with at like, you know, yet. So I can't personally speak for it in terms of my own experience, but I can personally speak for the fact that Legion doesn't make BS supplements. And if they make something and they say it does something, that's what it does. Because, you know, and if you want to verify that, you can actually go to the page for those supplements, look up the ingredients, and look at the little annotations for those ingredients, those annotations will link you to scientific literature that supports the claims Legion is making. So you can go through that if you're interested. But yeah, just in terms of my personal experience, I haven't used the fat burners either. But just to be clear, that's not the kind of thing that you just take it and you burn fat. It's like you got to be in deficit of calories, but it can help you be more effective at burning fat, is my understanding. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, Legion's the real deal, man. They're a dream sponsor of mine. And if you're interested in checking them out, make sure you use that link. You save yourself some money. It's 20% off your first order and then double rewards points every time after that. So, and of course, by using that link, you're helping make a nice, long, healthy, sponsored relationship possible with Legion, which I would love. It's been great working with them for as long as we have. I want to keep that going. So if you're running low on subs or just looking to try something new, definitely go with Legion. You'll be glad you did. And if you're looking for somewhere to start, I'd recommend the muscle building pack, and then tack on like a Triumph multivitamin. That's pre-workout, creatine, protein, and then the multivitamin. That'd be good. It is chesty day. Well, sort of an incline chest day. A little pump day. That's what I recommend right off the bat. How'd I come across them? They actually approached me. And I was like, is this a scam? Because it almost seemed too good to be true. Like the kind of supplement company they are, where it's like no frills, no BS. We don't make subs that aren't like actually backed by research. No extra stuff in there. It's just the good stuff that works, nothing that's BS. I'm like, wow, this is like the dream. And they just reached out to me about sponsoring me. And it's like, like I said, like part of me was wondering, I was like, this is too good to be true. But no, they're the real deal, man. It's awesome. They're not shipping to Australia, unfortunately, not yet. Hopefully sometime as they continue to grow and expand. That'd be awesome. But yeah, not currently. Currently it's US. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. It's not, it's, I mean, that's crazy, man. Same thing with Element. Element reached out to me. It's nuts. So, it's really cool how, thanks to your guys' support, we get to come into contact with these, like, you know, companies and products and whatnot that are just like perfect for what we do. So it's really cool to find a good fit like that, right? But yeah, I hope that they ship internationally. That'd be awesome. But right now, I don't believe so. Thanks, man. Gotta throw in some shrugs just for fun, right? Yeah. So throw a shot. Get a little Saturday afternoon pumps, dude. Little Saturday afternoon pumps. Little shoulders, little incline bench, little arms, little back, just upper body action. Then try to get some legs in tomorrow if I have my way. The weekend workouts are a little bit variable, but if we can get them done, that's good. Jenny is willing to nap with Archer so I can get the workout in. That's always super nice. Big quality of life improvement. Oh. Yeah, their greens are awesome. Yeah, recommend the acai berry one. The Genesis. Yeah, man. Ugh. Not that heavy, but they get heavy after a while. They put a lot of care into their ingredient profile, no doubt about it. And it shows. You can feel it. Woo. Like I said, you mix that with some Element. Oh my goodness. Pump City. Definitely want to get some more inclines in though. We will. Hit 195 for 5 or something like that. Nothing crazy heavy, but I think the incline is kind of nice. I don't do a lot of incline on my actual like normal bench days, but these weekend workouts is kind of perfect. And then of course we will be playing some more rats tonight, I think. I gotta finish up my Warriors honor grind tonight, and then I might be leveling up the DK. We'll see. And that could be pretty fun. Or I could always play some prod. I don't know. I'm sure prod's pretty good, but might just rather do the DK thing. Nice. Nice. My goodness. Whew. Streams this week have been nuts too. All around awesome week. It's good to have wow pumping. Alright, let's keep going. Nice little extra triceps today too. Arms and shoulders probably the single most important, most in need of progress muscle groups for me. Keep hitting them. It is, I'm gonna chill that stuff. Watch UFC tonight? I don't think so. Be hanging with the boy and then probably streaming in the evening time. Hop back on the street, get some gaming in. The boys. Live some more BGs. We didn't do a lot of back yesterday. We did do that. Can't really help but get just a little more back in though. Can't really help it. Whew. I'm doing more curls. Yeah, I think my back is improving a little bit. Little by little. But we're getting there. Trying to. Back is definitely one of the areas that needs improvement, but I think it's one of the areas that needed improvement that actually has improved. I don't know. I can't really tell with my shoulders and arms. We'll keep hammering those two. What fight are you looking forward to in UFC? And is that every week? Whew. You still brawling on the weekly? I'd imagine it's still pretty popular. What does that mean? Opponent missed weight, so do they not fight, or? What happens if your opponent misses weight? Do not fight, or do they just get fined, or? Oh, new opponent, okay.
Is his new opponent like ready to go? Is he like a downgrade in terms of challenge, or just another badass challenger? That gets their shot now. Oh, the multivitamin, awesome. Yeah, their Triumph multivitamin is fantastic. It's really good. You think Nate was saved? You think he loses there? Really? Interesting. Interesting. That would suck to miss weight. You do all that training and you just miss weight. Jeez. What's up, Flexi? Did you end up getting any upgrades last night, Flexi? I mean, cutting weight for fighting is different than like slowly losing fat, though. Like, the way they do it's crazy. No, I haven't done the DK thing yet, but I probably will once I get my warrior, like his little battle cat mount. I probably will level a DK a little bit. Be fun. Woo. Hopefully Flexi's got some gear on his druid. Working on it. You don't think Nate seems healthy? How so? That's good, Flexi. That's always good. Being able to escape a freshly boosted Resto Shaman. That's always a good thing. We're gonna need that. Because pretty soon you guys are gonna have to carry my DK. Pretty soon. Wait, you think Nate Diaz is a massive stoner? Does that mean the same thing as... How does that work? Does that mean the same thing as it usually means in fighting? Doesn't mean he's got like hands of stone. You mean he's like smokes? How's the abs bars going? I think my abs are the goal, or your goal for me. I'm not worried about my abs. How does that work? Do they not like drug test them or something? Or do they not care, or does he just like stop smoking for a little while? You have a goal of the abdomen muscles.
I'm not. I got a lot of other goals that are more important than abs right now. We're on the way up. We're gaining muscle. On the way up. You don't think we could be prohibited? Okay, interesting. Interesting. Best method for increasing weight on chest press? Keep doing chest press and keep eating. Yep. Yep. Well, I just know that, like, you know, some things would, like, still have weed be a problem on a drug test, but yeah. I'm not really worried about bugs. Not really. Not so much. Not really. Yeah, keep hitting the chest and keep eating. And it also, you know, remember, it just takes time. Just takes time. Yeah. Just takes time. You got this though. You can also do other chest movements like push-ups and stuff. Yeah. Just to build more like familiarity with that kind of pressing. Yeah. Sometimes it seems like a situation where like all those guys are doing stuff, it's just who gets caught, which kind of sucks. Nothing wrong with deadlifts and leg press, just gotta get that chest work in too. That's good, you like those movements. It's good. Got this? Farmer's walks? Yeah. Those are the real deal. Yep. Yep. Here, I guess. Nice, Oscar. Nice. Yeah, dude. Check him out. Oh. Man, oh man. Yeah, do you ever do like rack pulls? Like that too? I find elements to be extremely worth it, yeah. I'm not sure what's in that salt, but they have the mixture of sodium, potassium, and magnesium, which is really nice. And it's tasty, but yeah, it's up to you. I've added salt to my pre-workout and stuff before, and I find elements to be better. What percent body fat? I'm not sure. I don't know. Not low. like 18% maybe, I'm not sure. Oh man, I'm glad you got back in the gym though, Biggs. Sorry you got hurt. That sucks. Glad you're able to get back in there though. That is excellent. But it did feel good to be back in there. Maintain number? Yeah. I don't mind being a little higher on the body fat. I feel pretty comfortable there. And the food is still going in just fine, and training's going good, so I'm happy. It feels good to be a little heavier right now. I like it. I would say that this is probably the best body composition I've been at 220. So it's good. How many meals? Just 3 right now. They're kind of big meals, I guess. Yeah, 220 is a pretty comfortable body weight for me. It's on the upper end, but it's usually pretty good. Anywhere from like 190 to 220 is usually pretty comfy. It's a pretty big range. Am I 6'3"? No, 5'11". Not real lean though. Don't need to be real lean right now though. We're on the way up. Gotta make some gains, you know. Gotta make some gains. Yeah. That's a very nice move right there. Like that one. Chipotle is probably one of the better options for, healthy fast food. Exclamation mark fat loss might be the main thing. Recomp is just going to be eating with probably a small deficit rather than a large deficit. Good work, Biggs. That's a big boy. That's a big feller. I talk about bugs coming in here. I see more little lizards coming to say hi than bugs. But it's not real hot out today. It's kind of cloudy and wet, so every time we just get some water. Seed oils, yeah? I've never really had any sort of negative impact from seed oils as far as I could tell, but maybe I don't eat a ton of them, I don't know. I have some sunflower seeds in my salad, so that's pretty good. Does that count? I'm kind of doing like an upper body pump session, Luke. Just enjoying kind of like a nice little weekend workout, and then we'll do some upper body today and then legs tomorrow, I think would be the plan. If all goes well. Kind of pump it a little bit. Pump it. A little bit of incline, gonna do some shoulders. Just throw like a little bit of back exercises in there. Or like pumps-ish. Tomorrow we can do more squats or maybe even deadlifts. We'll see.
See. Yeah. I know there's a lot of fads, and seed oils being bad is probably one of those things, yeah. No, I'm not sure if I buy that. I'm not sure I buy it. But fair enough, if you want to give it a try, see how if it makes you feel better, go for it, you know? Not gonna hurt you to not have seed oils. But it also might not hurt you to have seed oils, so. I know you've been pumping, Ron. Well, everybody pump says, yep. Yep. It's a little Saturday fun day. Yep. Woo. Archer wants to be a washing machine for Halloween. That's the current thing. He wants to be a washing machine. We can make it happen. He likes machines. He likes like this little engineer. He likes air conditioning fans. He likes the washing machines. You know? Power to you, kid. We can make that happen. we can do that. Hard to beat curls when it comes to biceps, man. But close grip pull-ups, I like those too, yeah. Curls are always a pretty good option, I'd say. All right. More of these. Yo, dude. Yo. I don't remember how much it all cost, but we got things new and brand name stuff. So there's cheaper ways of doing it, but yeah, we made it happen, man. Oh, it was a dream come true for me. So I'm grateful for it, man. Oh. We also did it before the pandemic, so it could vary. But I've repressed the memory. Long forgotten. Yeah, I love it, man. It's like I said, it's a dream come true. I want benediction. I've been a little gym rat like my whole life, so having a gym in the house is definitely like way up there. Stuff you'd love to, make happen at some point in your life. So very grateful we were able to do so, huh?
we go gym. Yeah, but see, we had gym move in with us. We like gym so much. We love spending so much time in the gym. We had to move into the garage. Ah. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Gotten huge. Yeah, just fluctuations happen. It's just whatever we're doing with the food at the time. But thanks. We are trying to make some gains right now, so looking a little more full. But yeah. Oh, we love the faux emotes. We love those. Whew. But yep. When's the last time you were here, I wonder? Like I tell you guys, all about the food. I do the same thing. Hey, I don't do gainer stuff. I mean, yeah, I would take like some whey protein. Yep. But that's not alone what's gonna make you gain weight. But it is a nice way to get some extra protein in. It's tasty because I get it from my sponsor Legion. Tastes good, feels good in your belly. Ah, yeah. If we were doing a show, we definitely were on the leaner side for that, and I'm sure 2015 was my first show, and then 2018 was my second competition season. But yeah, either way, if we were getting ready to compete, yeah, we were definitely on the leaner side. Now we have the opposite goal of building muscle. I still want to compete again, but we're spending some time building muscle now before we diet down to compete later on. But cool, glad to have you back. Sup? How things been going since last time you were checking in? We have been pumping as always. Pumping. Yeah, 2015 was the first time I competed, yep. And then 2018 was when I earned my pro status. That second season. Yeah, we're working on Smash, we're working on it. Got a lot of room to improve. But yep, we're working on it. The natural path is the one for me, that's for sure. Woo. Yeah, I track my calories and stuff, definitely. Yep. That's very helpful, I find. Woo-wee. Going back for some more of them shrugs. Pullups in a sec too. Oh. Yeah, I use my Fitness Pal. How many cheat meals per week? I'm currently in a nice healthy surplus, so I don't really need to do cheat meals so much. I like the foods that I'm eating too. The Rogue Hex ones, yeah, the Rogue stuff's good, definitely. That's good stuff. But I'm not really sure that you need to go with Rogue for dumbbells, but you certainly can. They are good quality.
cheat meals is also like, are you eating something that's like maybe not the most bang for your buck calorie wise, but you still stay on your calories? Or are we talking about like going into a surplus? How's gonna do walking on? He's 3 years old, so he is definitely walking and talking. And running and singing and jumping and chasing and all. He's a riot. He is a riot. Coming here lifting too sometimes. Can't keep that in the gym. He might be napping, but I gotta wrap this thing up in case he's not napping anymore. Gotta get it going. Yeah, he's awesome. He's a fantastic little guy. Oh boy. Squeezing my earbud out of my head doing that exercise. Woo-wee. Alrighty. Man, oh man. Almost 4, yeah. Time to start thinking about wrapping it up. About that time. Appreciate the subs to the power-ups though. Hilog carrying the squad. With the Super Saiyan 2 Ascension, you'd love to see that. Whew. We'll be back later tonight too though, for a little bit of gaming I would imagine. Finish off my honor farm on my warrior, I think. Maybe, I don't know if we're completely done, but. That'll get us started. I'll get it started. Yeah, I don't know if I'll start DK today. Probably just play Warriors tonight, but yeah. DK soon. What's up, man? Yeah, I gotta get the Battle Cat, that's right. Gotta get the Battle Cat, and then it's DK time, probably. Sounds about right. What you been up to, Bam? Feeling better? Back in the swing of things? Get the new job going? Hope so. Back in the groove. Oh. Busy? Yeah. Dang. Is your internet just bad there? Can you do anything to fix it? Aw. That's awesome, man. Making a good impression and a good impact. Thanks, Knight. Well, focusing on IRL isn't bad, though. Long working out for? We gotta wrap it up here pretty soon. Mobile home net. That might not be it. That might not be the play. Yeah, we've been in here for about 2 hours, so I'll have to wrap it up here pretty soon so I can get some food. That little boy, I think he's up. Oh yeah. It might be getting a little. What's up, dude? Are you awake? Did you take a nap? Set up good? Alright. I was thinking about wrapping up here pretty soon. You guys gonna go do some repairs? Alright, I think that's my cue, guys. Yeah, of course, man, of course. But yeah, sorry, the flooring is rubber horse mats from Tractor Supply Company, and those are good. Those are good. Okay. Sounds good, Bam. All right. Cool. You got this, dude. You got this. But all right, team. That's a pretty good workout for today. Archer is up, which means I got to get out of here. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for showing love. We'll be back in around 4 hours or so. 4 hours or so for the games. But yeah, appreciate it, man. Good to see you, bro. Play some more WoW tonight. That'll be the plan. Like I said, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for showing love. See you guys in a bit for the evening PvP pumps. See you then.